Or blue. Good morning, Saugus. I'm Dillon Lovelace, and today is Wednesday, August 21st.
And I'm Joaquin Rios. This is SNN.
Before we get started, we were visited by Assistant Principal Ms. Gore for a message regarding our upcoming fire drill next Monday.
We hope you've had an enjoyable first week back at Saugus. We wanted to address the topic of safety with everyone as we get the school year rolling. There has been an increased seismic activity in Southern California, and maybe you've felt some of those earthquakes recently. It's our job as a school to ensure we have emergency procedures in place that all students and staff are familiar with. With that being said, we will be holding a generic evacuation drill next Monday, August 26th, at the end of first period. We will have a slightly modified schedule for the day, which will be posted on Parent Square. We hope you take this opportunity to recognize the importance of these drills to better prepare you in the event of an emergency. Stay tuned for the rest of the week for additional details. Have a great day, Saugus.
Thanks, Mrs. Gore. For today's fact of the day, we thought we'd tell you about the Mars Geoscience Observer.
The Mars Geoscience Observer, also known as the Mars Climatology Orbiter, was a robotic space probe launched by NASA on September 25, 1992. This spacecraft was designed to study the mineralogical character of the Martian surface, explore the circulation of the atmosphere, observe seasonal changes on Mars, and to establish the nature of the Martian magnetic and gravitational field.
The mission lasted 330 days, ending on August 21st, 1993, when NASA lost contact with the space probe. The spacecraft was originally scheduled to perform a critical insertion maneuver on Mars August 24th, 1993, which would have placed the spacecraft into Mars's highly elliptical orbit, then moving into the planet's low orbit in the next 3 months. However, this never occurred as the spacecraft lost all communication with NASA only 3 days prior, making the mission a failure.
To this day, it is still unknown whether or not the spacecraft was able to remain on course and whether or not it was currently in Martian orbit, or if it was completely thrown off course. The possibility of the spacecraft drifting off course and being unable to reset to its original trajectory would be a very plausible explanation for why the spacecraft inexplicitly lost contact with NASA. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
If you do not feel well, you must ask your teacher for a pass at the health office. The nurse will contact your parents if necessary.
If you are interested in joining National Honor Society, there is a mandatory meeting for all 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students tomorrow at lunch in the gym. A questionnaire will be distributed and must be filled out in order to be eligible to join.
Are you looking for a new book to read? Check out the little free library rack outside of the Q building. New books are stocked often, so be sure to visit.
The parking lot is only to be used by staff and seniors who paid for their parking spots. Any car in the parking lot without a permit will be ticketed and potentially towed.
All students, please remember attendance matters. 5 tardies in one period or 10 tardies globally will result in Saturday school assignments. Tardies can also result in daily detentions and trash pickups. Upperclassmen with continued tardies will have off-campus privileges revoked. Try to arrive on school time.
If you got your student password or never got one, you could see Miss Mrs. Gutowski in the library to fix the issue.
Now let's go to Mr. Fricke on a message on connecting to success.
Hello, 11th grade students. I'm Mr. Fricke from the counseling office, and I'm here to talk to you about connecting to success. Connecting to Success is a business conference for 11th grade students sponsored by the Valley Industrial Association and taking place at College of the Canyons. Students will spend the day listening to motivational speakers, attending breakout sessions with business leaders, and having the opportunity to have Q&A with some of the most active and involved members of the business and service community of the Santa Clarita Valley. Students learn valuable business skills, including interview and resume tips, business ethics and laws, and how to present yourself to be the best employee you could be. Lunch is also provided for all participating students. The day for this event is Friday, September 6th. If you are interested in attending, please come to the assistant principal's office to pick up a permission form for your parents to sign. I encourage all interested 11th grade students to attend and hope to see all of you at Connecting to Success. Now, let's go to Zachary Kuhn with today's Saugus Sports Update.
Like it's game 7 of the playoffs, I cannot lay off. I do not play soft, hard to the end, put my heart on the line, cause I know I'ma win. Ain't no stopping us, I ain't trying to...
Thanks, Mr. Fricke. Good morning, Saugus. I'm Zach Kuhn with today's Saugus Sports Update. Tomorrow, girls volleyball plays Crescenta Valley at Saugus. Frosh plays at 4, JV plays at 5, and varsity plays at 6. Varsity girls tennis plays Lancaster at Saugus at 3. Good luck to our Centurion athletes. If you are interested in joining boys basketball, tryouts will be held on Wednesday, August 28th, and Thursday, August 29th, from 5 to 7. If you are interested in joining boys soccer, tryouts will be held on Monday, August 26th, through Thursday, August 29th, from 3 to 4:30 at Central Park on fields 3 and 4. Be sure to bring your cleats, shin guards, and water. If you're unable to try out or have any questions, see Coach Groller in room J1013. That's all for me. Now let's go back to our anchors.
Hard on my day off, like it's game 7 of the playoffs, I cannot lay off. I do not play soft, hard to the end, put my heart on the line, cause I know I'ma win. Ain't no stopping us, I ain't trying...
Thanks, Zach. Good luck to all of our Centurion athletes again.
If you are interested in joining Defy an SUV, Safe School Ambassadors, ASL, or Filipino Culture Club, you should scan the QR code on the screen or email Ms. Byler at the email listed below.
Upperclassmen, if you do not turn in your off-campus permission slips during summer registration, you'll have to wait about 1 week for processing time to turn it in. The date to turn it in will be announced shortly. The office will not be giving stickers in the meantime. Students will need to remain on campus during this time.
Students are not permitted to leave campus during brunch unless it is the end of their academic day or if upperclassmen have signed off-campus permission form. Any student found without permission will be penalized.
Electronic devices must be turned off and put away during instructional times on campus. Students are permitted to have devices out during brunch and lunch. If a student has an open period, devices must remain off and away.
If you're interested in serving and honoring your school community, help keep the campus clean by picking up trash and reminding others to do so. Reporting any issues with restroom cleanliness to office staff or teachers.
The Saugus chapter of the CSF is accepting applications for the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students for the fall semester. If you were in CSF previously, you must reapply each semester. Check your CSF Google Classroom for application information. If you're interested in joining CSF, see Ms. Schertz in X2411 for information. Applications are due Wednesday, September 4th. That's all for today. I'm Dillon Lovelace. Stay tuned for SN Radio and Saugus Today.
And I'm Joaquin Rios. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.